Okay, say that question again.
I didn't.
The nub, basically the nub of the whole, back to 89 and 94, that 5 years when you, BNP.
Okay, first of all, we're in arrears.
Talk to me.
And then we
Yeah.
tried to come to resolution with the mortgagee, right? And we told him we wanted to sell the house. So that's the initial stages. Then in 90, Jeff gave the wrong settlement figure and said we couldn't sell without getting their permission and making proposals. That's because we were in negative equity, according to what he said. He said we were 300,000 we owed, and the house was worth, say, under 300,000, so we couldn't sell. Even though if we had sold, we'd have 14k surplus. So then that kept us in that situation for so many years, making them proposals, trying to get them to allow us to sell. And it's went right up to 94, and I gave them loads of offers during the period, and they did loads of valuations during the period, and the house kept falling and falling. And in 93 they did a valuation, they said the house was 165 now, and from 300, they said the house is valued at 165. But that was an undervaluation. I've written reasons in there as to why it's an undervaluation. But I was getting offers of 200, and I got one offer of 220. They said yes, okay, and I've given a reason as to why they said yes in there. But they didn't accept the offers of 200, which is the market value or above it. And the reasons that Stephen Painter said they wanted to get this MIG, which paid them out 30k. So I said, oh, you want the MIG? Okay, we'll give you the MIG, we'll give you the house to sell, because that's the only way to get out. And you have to agree to our terms of the IVA, 10% basically. Because we were offering 4% initially, we had to raise it to 10% of the debt. And I didn't know that that was fraud. Would you know it's fraud?
No.
I didn't know it was fraud at the time. It took me years later. This is 94 now. Then I tell the solicitor we want to sue BNP, Blackwell Solicitors at the time, and he gets advice from Mark. They get advice. She gets advice from Mark Warwick. She's the guy I'm going to be writing to now. And Mark, I say, you have no case. Why? Because a mortgagee's got no duty of care to the borrower. They can do anything wrong to them, and we have no case. Because you can't sue them in negligence, they have no duty of care. You need duty of care to sue in negligence. That's the basic thing. So now I'm sitting there, I know these guys have done wrong to me, 94, but I can't do anything about it. You can have the house, I'm doing the IVA, and then I have problems arguing the terms of the IVA. I'm not going to get into that now. So we do that 94. So I'm going 94 to 2000, doing my IVA, reading the law several years. Don't know what to do, I have no case. 2000, I'm saying, I can't remember, even then I don't know. No, the fraud didn't actually come into my head till 2003. I knew they were wrong. I didn't know what the wrong was. I'm reading tort, land, every law under the sun. I'm trying to get, I filed my case in 2001, and I've written all this stuff, law of restitution, wrongdoing, all of that. And then I tell the judge and the legal aid, I need to get expert legal advice to fight my case against these people. And I go about trying to get expert legal advice. And I go through all these series